Hello, this is Steph, and today for this video I want to show you how to make an origami creature. Now you probably already know this guy. He's the traditional origami crane, and because he's pretty popular, I'm not going to do a demo for him. So instead, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute origami bunny. And I just love origami bunnies, but for a long time I didn't know that you could actually make one, and I just love how cute these things are, and they're super simple to make. So hopefully you'll be able to make as many as you want and they'll all be totally adorable. So let's get started. So here's my origami paper, and it's a square, so you can decide which side you want to be up and down. It doesn't really matter. So the first thing we're going to do is fold it right down the middle there. And we're going to fold it with the white side on the inside and the colored on the outside. And just make it really even and really nice and fitting on all the sides. And when you open it up, it's going to look like a little book. The next thing we want to do is fold both the sides into that center line with the colored side on the outside again. And you want to line them up even with no overlapping. That looks about even to me. And it should fold up like that even if you've done it right, because there should be no overlap. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to fold the corners into little triangles. So just folding that into the center line. And it should open like that. And of course, because this is origami, we want to do it with all the other sides as well. And when this is finished, you're going to have points on both sides of your shape. So there it is. You can see the points on both sides, and there's also going to be a fold down the center. The next part is a little bit tricky. We're going to take these little triangles and smush them out into a bigger triangle. So open it up, and then the center point is going to be your top of the triangle, and the base is going to be along that middle line. And that's how it was, and this is how it's going to be. And then you just want to do the same thing with all the other corners. And that's what it's going to look like when you're done. It's going to have these diamond shapes on either side and a fold down the middle. So next you're going to fold both of those diamond shapes to the other side, and they should be perpendicular to those two outside lines. So just fold them nicely like that. And once you do that, they should be about touching in the middle, there should not be a gap between them, and they should not be overlapping. And they should be the same size, of course. So you're going to have to choose which is going to be your bunny head and which is going to be your bunny feet. And I think that one's going to be the head, just because I like that one a little bit more. So for the next step, you're going to take the sides of the head and fold them both back to that side with the center line down it. And they should just come nicely into the middle. They should meet in the center and they should not overlap. So that's what it should look like. There should be a little line across there and a longer line down there. And let me do it one more time in case you didn't see it. So there's the head. I'm going to flip it over so that divider line is on top, and then I'm going to fold both those sides back. And now you can see the bunny head has become a little bit more pointy and its feet are touching its nose. So now I'm going to flip my bunny's chin up and fold that, smooth that out nicely. And then I'm going to take the whole thing and fold it down the center. Just folding everything in half. And now it kind of looks like a little boat. And the next step is kind of tricky. I'm going to take my bunny's head and push it back. And there's no folds to guide you here, so you're just going to have to decide what angle you want. So just folding that in and pushing the head back a little bit. Okay, that looks about right. And your bunny's chin should be about parallel to its back. And you can see a little triangle there and a larger triangle next to it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the feet and pull them through the rabbit's body. So underneath. And then it'll look like it's sitting. And you have to decide how big the back is because there's again no folds to guide you. And that looks about right to me. So smoothing that out, and you know, it looks a little bit too skinny to me right now, so I'm just going to redo that real quick. And don't worry if you have to do these steps a couple times to get them right, because the more you do it, the softer the paper is going to get and the easier it's going to be. Okay, and there's my bunny. And you notice that he's kind of got these little pointy flaps here. What you're going to do is you're going to fold them in so his bottom becomes more rounded and more bunny-like. And you're just going to have to choose what angle you want to fold them at. Okay, there he is. And you notice his nose is a little bit too pointy too. So I'm just going to take that pointy nose and fold it in. So now he's got a more rounded face. The last part is going to be the ears, and inside his ears is a white part and a colored part. You want to fold it so the white part is showing. So it looks like the inside of his ears are a different color from the rest of him, and it looks a little bit more realistic. So just fold those out. And he's got big bunny ears. Here he comes. So that's how you make an origami bunny, and I hope the instructions were simple enough and clear enough to follow and you could see what all the different folds were. And I hope you enjoy making your little bunnies. Thank you so much for watching my video. Goodbye!